Hi guys, my name is Spooky and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be starting a Dark Souls Remastered playthrough. Dark Souls 1 has been my favorite game for a very long time and I have a lot of experience playing it, so I'm really looking forward to starting this series off and sharing my gameplay. As usual, I start off as the Hunter class for the stats and I choose the Master Key as my starting gift so that we can skip Upper Blighttown later on. I'm going to make the quick run through the asylum and show you the highlights. We get our sword, we get our shield, and boom! Get wrecked, dingus. Alright, so for the asylum demon, we get a plunge attack to start off. Nice. We're going to try to dodge these attacks that he's going to throw at us, get a couple hits in. Okay, get a couple more hits in. Okay. Alright, he's one hit. Bam. Oh, he was two hits. And it's that easy, folks. Asylum finished, and next I'm gonna go on to the catacombs, actually, to grab my favorite weapon, the Great Scythe, which we're gonna be using for most of the playthrough. So the reason I started off as the Hunter class was so that I'd only have to level up twice to be able to wield the Scythe, so I did those levels as soon as I got to Firelink. The Great Scythe is the best weapon in the game. No arguments, no debate. Thankfully, I did get pretty lucky with the skeletons during this run through the catacombs. Sometimes they can cause a lot of trouble, stun lock you, kill you, easily at this level. But I got pretty lucky. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down my spine. So I managed to turn the bridge, and I basically just book it past everything as fast as I can, straight to where the Great Scythe is down here. And that skeleton almost freaking got me. The one that landed next to me, he scared me. But I get it, and I respawn back at the Berg, or back at Firelink, and head to Undead Berg. Donk these guys in the noggin. Donk. 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 Next up, I'm gonna be killing the merchant here for his drops, and after this, I'm actually gonna go to Darkroot and get the Grass Crest shield before I fight the Taurus demon. The Great Scythe with the Grass Crest shield will be my weapon and shield for basically this run. That's gonna be my setup. I'm gonna get magic later on, but we're not gonna worry about that for now. So I'm gonna be using gold pine resin for quite a few of the earlier bosses because so many of them are weak to lightning, and you're able to get gold pine resin pretty early on, obviously. So I climb up the ladder to take out the archers. Donk, donk. Climb back down the ladder. Engaging gameplay. I know, this is so great. Thanks, Miyazaki. Go across the bridge to engage the Taurus demon, and then of course, as soon as he's spotted, we're gonna run back across and get ready for the plunge attack. Oh, and put on that gold pine resin, of course. One thing about the Taurus demon that I didn't think about until recently is that his design, I think, looks a lot like Zod from Berserk, which is so cool to me. Like, I think it's just the face mostly, like the face and the horns and the... I don't know. You can definitely see some inspiration there, though, and we all know that Miyazaki was heavily inspired by Berserk, so that's super cool. Anyways, that was an easy fight. He's a scrub. He needs to get good. So after stopping by the Sunlight Altar bonfire, I head to the parish and do the gate skip for this level, because I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I basically just run past all the enemies and try to make it to the other side of the gate before the Hollow who closes the gate. As long as you make it before him, you're good. And then I spend a little while fighting Hollows here. Not the most interesting, but it is necessary. Not the hill. Not what? Not the hollow killer we needed, but the hollow killer we deserved. I like this skip a lot, the ladder or the gate skip, because it cuts out so much of the level, but you can still get like the necessary items, like the basement key, which I grabbed right there in that spot. Don't ask what's in my basement though. We don't have a key for that one. The archers give me a bit of trouble as I try to take out these last two guys, but thankfully they're no match for my great scythe. I run around here, get ready for the Balder Knight on the right, and boom! Get parried. Idiot. Dingus. Goober. After resting at the bonfire and talking to Andre, I start making my way to the gargoyles, starting off by fighting this big boy. I take a couple hits, and I have to heal up, but with a few more swings of my great scythe, I'm able to bleed him and kill him. And grab the Firekeeper soul. Woohoo! Next, I'm gonna snipe the channeler that's on the second floor. It's sped up because this takes a little while. But I snipe him so that he can't power up the hollows, because dealing with that room with the powered up hollows can be so annoying. I climb up some ladders, summon the one and only Brolair, and take a moment to apply the pine resin before the fight starts. And wait for him to come through the fog. I don't know why he takes so long. Taking his damn time. Chee. Alright, here we go. Ooh, got hit right away. That's no good. With this first gargoyle, I was originally trying to circle around and like get to his tail, but because he kept jumping like onto the edge of the roof, I just decided it wasn't worth it and just took him out. And once again, thanks to the lightning damage, this fight goes by really quickly, and Solaire and I finish the gargoyles one after another. Just like that. Then I climb up some unnecessarily long ladders, thanks Miyazaki, and I ring the bell. And this is one of the few cutscenes I left in the game. Ding, ding, ding. Woohoo! Yippee! Yay! Woohoo! Yippee! Oh, here's me killing Lautrec. Die. Die. Oops. Die. Yay! So the reason I killed Lautrec is to get the Ring of Favor and Protection, and I'm also fighting Havel here to get his ring too. Both of them increase equipment load, and the Fap ring also gives bonus health and stamina, so early game, both those rings together are overpowered as fuck. I'll probably use these rings for most of this playthrough until I start specializing more into intelligence, and then I'll probably want to use like the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring or maybe the Dark Grain Wood ring. I like having the Ninja Flip. Havel can be a little tricky, but you just have to be careful. I play it safe and I'm able to kill him while only getting a little bit sweaty. And now here's me climbing down an unnecessarily long ladder. Thanks, Miyazaki. Leading up to the Capra Demon fight, I clear out all the enemies and freed Grigg so that I could buy spells later. I get attacked by all these dinguses in this ambush, which is not cool. It's not very nice. I don't like being attacked by dinguses. Tried to get a backstab and I completely failed. Anyways, after I kill all these guys, I get and equip the black leather set because one, I think it looks really cool, and two, some of the stats are better than what I was wearing before. And let's be real, guys, in this game, Fashion Souls is equally as important as utility. Alright, here we go with Capra. Starting off, I immediately get stuck against the wall between the dogs and the demon, so that's no good. I managed to kill one of the dogs and escape just barely. Ooh, I heal myself up. Kill the second dog. And then, of course, very embarrassingly, I gotta go ahead and miss the plunge attack. And then get stuck against the wall again. I can't believe I got stuck twice in this fight. Thankfully, though, I am able to get a few hits on him, and I am able to get out. And once I get out, it's a much smoother fight from there. Roll the dodge, do big damage with the lightning. Big damage. He misses, I heal, and I just get a couple bonks off on him and he's dead. He dies just like the dingus he is. After fighting Capra, I go ahead and unlock the shortcut through the sewer back to Firelink. And I stop by the moss merchant to buy purple moss, blooming moss, and purging stones so that I'll be prepared for Blighttown and Scythe later on. Curses are such a pain in the ass to deal with in this game, so I always buy a purging stone early just in case. I fight some hollows, get a broken straight sword, my favorite weapon, so exciting. So glad I got a broken straight sword. Wow, you guys, this is amazing. Holy carp. Holy carp. Here I'm fighting the butcher. Thankfully, I get a backstab on her. She's not able to hit me super easily. So I take her out. Gonna grab the large ember here. And then, as I mentioned earlier, ain't nobody got time for that, so we're gonna be using the shortcuts. So we're taking the rat shortcut. I don't know what to call this one actually. The sliding shortcut? I don't know, but we're taking the big rat shortcut back up to the bonfire. Yeah, so I run back up to the bonfire room and I kindle, and I don't show the clip of it, but after I kindle, I do go and kill the channeler by the 3 rats. Because if you don't, he can power up gaping during the boss fight and he'll shoot soul arrows down at you. So after I get up here and kindle the bonfire, I go kill the channeler because he makes that fight like 10 times harder than it needs to be. Here we go, bonfire lit. It's lit, guys, it's lit. I summon Brolaire. We're fighting a dragon, so once again, apply pine resin, as per usual. Had to equip it. And, of course, I clench my cheeks in preparation for this fight. The gaping dragon's head is a weak spot, so I try to hit it as soon as I get into the arena. Get a couple swings off on him. Then I run around to his tail end before he can stomp on me. I'm able to cut his tail off with just a few mighty swings of the scythe. He spins around, focuses Solaire, kind of stomps around like an idiot, and I just try to focus on keeping my distance and getting shots off whenever I can, especially on the head, because once again, that's the weak spot. He takes extra damage there. Solaire's lightning damage is also really helpful. His lightning spears are great in this fight, since, again, dragon's weak to lightning. He keeps jumping up and spinning in circles like an idiot, so I keep swiveling around him, trying to stay behind him, just getting these shots off. He has a lot of health, but he's a relatively easy fight once you know his attack patterns. Well, a very easy fight, I'd say. He gets stuck against the corner because he's a big dingus, and Solaire and I kill him. I get the key to Blighttown, which I will not be using. Master Key Supremacy for the win. And that's it for today. Hey guys, if you liked that video or would like to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video, and I hope to see you on the next one.